This match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 172 pounds, Katraz.
Katraz, one of the hottest young stars here in Irish whip wrestling. Tremendous ovation for the young man. This guy is one of the most courageous cruiserweights you'll see anywhere. Katraz making a tremendous name for himself here in Irish whip wrestling over the past several months since his debut. This young man is just full of fire and one of the most athletically gifted individuals in the entire Irish whip wrestling locker room. You can bet that Katraz is going to have the fight of his life against Mad Man Manson here tonight. Manson, one of the most dangerous and psychotic individuals in the entire sport. So this will undoubtedly be an uphill battle for the young man. And you can bet he's going to give it absolutely everything he's got here tonight.
On loan from New Battle Mental Reform Centre, weighing in at 210 pounds, being accompanied by his doctor. Will you welcome Mad Man Manson?
And you talk about sick and psychotic and downright dangerous. If you look up those words in the dictionary, you're going to see a picture of this man, Mad Man Manson. This guy belongs in a rubber room somewhere. He is one of the most dangerous individuals I have ever seen compete in a wrestling ring. He is so far undefeated here in Irish whip wrestling. And is perhaps the most dangerous individual in the entire sport today, Mad Man Manson. Certainly I wouldn't want to walk into it in a dark alley. I don't want to be anywhere near this guy. You talk about dangerous and psychotic, you've got it here with Mad Man Manson. You can bet that Katraz realizes that. This guy is absolutely certifiable. And the referee, chicken run, getting the straitjacket off of Mad Man Manson. If I was him, I think I'd leave it on him. Speaking of the referee chicken run, I'm not sure where he got that name, but I'm sure he's run into a few chickens in his time. Nonetheless, he's a very accomplished referee. And man, you gotta watch Manson here as those buckles come loose. He is one imposing individual, one of the most physically impressive individuals I have ever seen as we hear him let out a primal roar there. I think he missed lunch. He's trying to eat the top rope. This guy is crazy. And Bam Katraz has got to be wary of Mr. Manson. The bell sounds and we are ready for action here. And Bam Katraz, if he's smart, is going to use his superior speed and quickness to out-wrestle and outwit the absolutely crazy Mad Man Manson. If Bam goes for a power game, it's not going to work for him. He cannot become a stationary target. And there we see the superior power of Mad Man Manson as he pushes back Bam Katraz with the greatest of ease. Mad Man Manson, regardless of what you may think of him, is one of the most gifted competitors in Irish whip wrestling today as we see him try to play mind games with young Bam Katraz. That train wreck that is used by Mad Man Manson and the camel clutch are two of the most devastating moves that you'll ever see. Another collar elbow tie up here, and once again, Mad Man Manson easily overpowering Bam Katraz, and Bam is going to have to go to a different game plan. Bam actually should work on the legs of Mad Man Manson and try to break down the big man and work on those redwoods that he calls legs, those big tree trunks that he has for legs. Break the big man down to the canvas and go to work on him as this crowd tries to get behind Mad Katraz here at the Stuck in the clothesline by Bam Katraz and a drop kick. Right to the sternum. Series of forearms to the face by Bam Katraz. But Manson took all those blows and just shoves him right back. As if Bam Katraz weighed nothing, and look at that vicious lariat that almost decapitated young Bam Katraz. Bam now in some trouble after taking that shot, and Manson showing no mercy, stomping away viciously on the torso of Bam Katraz. Manson now in complete control. Katraz in some trouble here. Oh my God, tremendous clothesline in the corner. Nowhere for Bam Katraz to go. And Manson now making eyes at the referee there, and now comes over and chokes.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Just blatantly choking Bam Katraz, standing on his trachea there, on his windpipe, cutting the oxygen off, and then drives a vicious knee right down into the sternum of Bam Katraz. And Manson, he's obviously not all there. This guy is totally nuts. I bet Bam Katraz is wishing he was back in the locker room right now. Vicious shoulder block delivered right to the lower abdomen of Bam Katraz. Irish whip goes far side. Clothesline ducked, and a second one ducked. Cross body block attempt. But Mad Man Manson completely overpowering Bam Katraz, and a fallaway slam. And you can hear the impact of that. Tremendous high impact maneuver of Bam Katraz by Mad Man Manson. That's also called a tabletop suplex. And Bam Katraz felt it. Manson with a cover, a very arrogant cover at that. And Manson thinks he's won this thing, but Bam Katraz is not out of this one yet. As I said, he's one of the most courageous and gutsy individuals in all of Irish whip wrestling. But right now he's in trouble, and if he doesn't mount an offensive pretty soon, it's gonna be all over for Bam Katraz. And Manson, look at the arrogance, just stepping right on the sternum of Bam Katraz, cutting the oxygen away. And a nicely executed vertical suplex. And regardless, as I said earlier, of what you think of this guy, he is one gifted wrestler. There's another cover, but a very arrogant one at that. A second one, 2 count only, and Manson actually choking Bam Katraz on that last pin attempt. But you're not going to beat a guy like Bam Katraz by laying your arm across his chest. You're going to have to hook a leg. Talk about laying your arm across somebody. What a vicious forearm that was right across the back of Bam Katraz. And this crowd here in the SFX getting behind Bam Katraz, and he needs the added incentive from the fans right now. He's in some tremendous trouble. What a vicious knee lift right between the eyes by Mad Man Manson. Oh my goodness, did you hear the impact of that shot? That vicious kick to the torso of Bam Katraz. Absolutely incredible force and impact there. And Bam Katraz valiantly trying to get back to his feet, but just as he does, Manson picks him up and just dumps him with that body slam. There's another arrogant cover. And again, a kick out, not surprisingly, by Bam Katraz, who's got to be gasping for air right now.
1, 2,
Manson.
3 is next. 3 is next. 1, 2, 3.
Manson arguing with the referee about the count, and look out! Bam Katraz with a roll-up! But no, only a 1 count on the monstrous Mad Man Manson, and another devastating clothesline that almost took Katraz out of his boots. But to his credit, Bam Katraz kicks out at 2.5. Oh my gosh, what a vicious chop right across the chest of Bam Katraz. And Katraz has had literally no offense for the past 5 or 6 minutes in this contest. He is being whipped from pillar to post here.
I think so.
His clock is being cleaned by this dangerous and psychotic Mad Man Manson. Katraz gingerly brought back to his feet. Irish whip goes far side. A scoop up by Manson into the sidewalk slam. Tremendous impact. There's a cover again. 1, 2. I know Katraz kicks out, and Manson has got to be getting frustrated here, wondering what it is he's going to have to do to beat Bam Katraz.
What's the difference between a chicken and Bam Katraz?
I don't know.
Bam Katraz is a terrible, terrible wrestler.
Manson, I think he's in his own little world here. Maybe he's going to do stand-up pretty soon, but look at this. Bam Katraz coming back with those stiff kicks on Mad Man Manson, and there's an enziguri to the back of the head. Bam Katraz now building some momentum, and this capacity crowd comes alive. Manson in some trouble in the corner, look out. Oh, but he brought the boots up to the gut of Bam Katraz at the last second. And look out here, we may see that train wreck. If Manson can hit that, it's going to be all over. Here it comes. Bam Katraz up across the back. Oh my God, down. Dumped on the canvas, face first. And that should do it, but a devastating move. 1, 2. And Manson. Manson electing not to take the pin there, and that could be a big mistake made by Mad Man Manson. Oh, but look out. After the train wreck, the pounded camel clutch, that devastating submission move. Can Bam Katraz hold on? It doesn't look like he can. Katraz tapping out, and the bell sounds. A very impressive victory here from Mad Man Manson. Over Bam Katraz. This guy is one of the most physically impressive individuals in all of Irish wrestling. Mad Man Manson with a tremendous... Oh, look out! Manson just went after the referee. There's no call for that. This guy is psychotic. He belongs in a rubber room somewhere. This guy is totally unstable.